The walk we don't talk about. It was late August 2011. I was 11 at the time and I was staying at my dad's house for the weekend. My dad is a very outdoorsy man. He likes nature and would always make us go on long hikes. We lived directly opposite a woods, so every now and again me, my brother and my dad would take our 3 dogs there, Reddington, Effie and Rip. This was summer holiday time, so I could stay up till whatever time I wanted. And my dad took advantage of that. He liked going on late night walks with the dogs, most of the time on his own, but sometime with my brother. I was 11, so I still believed hugely in ghosts and the paranormal. So every time he'd ask me to go on these walks, I'd steer away because I was scared of going in the woods late at night. The time I finally plucked up the courage to go, my dad was more than happy. We went out the door and we started talking. We had just entered the woods when we heard a whistle. I said, "Do you hear that?" He said he did. He told me not to worry, but his face said otherwise. At that point I was terrified. I tried to make him go home, but he is a very stubborn man. We were about 30 minutes into the walk when we saw a man sitting on one of the benches near the park. He looked old, late 60s, white hair, burgundy suit, a dark wood cane and a drink of something. When we passed him, we each said our hellos, but he was dead silent. His eyes wide open and pale face scared the living hell out of me. We picked up the pace, but then we heard the whistle again. It was louder this time. He moved closer. Sitting on a bench nearer to us, I told my dad, then we turned round to go back. I don't remember much after that, but as we were walking we saw a poster on a pole. I was always a curious kid, always nosy, etc. So I read it. Martin Jones, age 67. Height 5'5", gone missing around 10 p.m, Saturday, July 9th. It was the same man. I called my dad to come over, but he stopped eyes wide open and shouted, "Get away from my son!" I turned around and there he was just about to grab me when my dad came over and pushed him away. We ran, called the authorities, but they said they've never heard of the man, and from then on we never took that walk again.